Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be carrying on with our free-to-play to masters series. So if you guys have missed it already, I did do a video on the Brawl Talk breakdown on my main channel. So we've got some hype for Brawl Talk. Of course, it's going to give me a little bit more motivation to play this game because, of course, like the past few updates have been a little bit meh. It's always been kind of waiting for this, hopefully, potentially big update. So yeah, before we jump into the video, Ben, haven't really got any boxes to open, but make sure you're using the crate code. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. All right, guys, jumping into the first game then. So we have Sneaky Fields, fantastic map. I really enjoy playing this one. So looking for bans on the enemy side. I'm thinking Poco could be a pretty annoying one. Squeak, they have last pick, so I'm gonna ban Squeak. Actually, really annoying brawlers face off against as a last pick. Sometimes you get away with it playing it towards the beginning, but a pretty solid ban if we are first ourselves. So let's see what our teammate has. He's probably just gonna pick something pretty fast before I can even recommend anything to him, but I think Janet could be a first good first pick. Sorry, let's see if he goes ahead and goes with it. I can't really see any other brawlers that he could go. Of course, they can then respond with pretty aggressive brawlers because that's how I, of course, counter Janet, but then we've obviously got brawlers we can go ourselves. So they go with a Poco. Pretty standard stuff when it comes down to Sneaky Fields. So now we need to look for probably like a Griff or Ruffs, something that breaks open the maps. Oh, B's banned. Even like a Jesse. Like, I think Jesse's pretty underrated against a Poco. Whenever I play against Poco, it's going to be one of the most annoying brawlers. So my teammate's suggesting a Nita. Nita could be pretty decent. I'm thinking that, yeah, right now Nita's probably the best option, even though I think a Daryl could low-key pop off against this composition. I'm thinking Anita. Anita's going to be good against fellow tank counters. Okay, we're going with a Stu. Stu is a... I don't know what I think about that. Maybe it's his only Power 11 brawler, pardon me, but I'm guessing that's probably his only Power 11 brawler. From the enemy side of things, I would still go something quite aggressive. We only have a Janet and a Stu. Like, if they go a tankier brawler, I think we're pretty screwed. They go with a Carl, which I guess is okay against our composition, but I'd have just gone something so beefy. I think a Frank could have seriously caused us issues. So I don't know who's going to go mid here. I'm guessing Stu probably mid, but I don't know. This might be a big problem. Or I forgot to switch my star power. Why is it on Hyper Bear? That's one thing I need to change before I go into games. You guys probably have done that a few times as well. So Janet isn't playing at the beginning. That is fantastic. We do need that gadget at the start. Poco's probably going to overextend to take that down, but yeah, he's going to have to run back to heal up here. Stu, he's causing a lot of pressure in the middle, so fair play to him. Only a Poco left, and this should be pretty much a goal. Let's try and farm my bear. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to actually shoot that, and I succeeded. Probably a little bit too much of auto aim, but that was actually a really nice play from Stu. Stu pops off there. He got a lot of pressure in the middle, so getting close to my bear. Unfortunately, it's not going to be healing as I deal damage, which I do like about my Nita bears. Stu is just going to completely destroy his lane down that right hand side. I don't even know who's down there. Carl is getting destroyed. He is pretty angry right there. He didn't actually go in from spawn straight away. Our Nita bear is, I don't know, just existing. It's so frustrating playing with Nita super at high level. It just doesn't do anything right, guys. It does nothing other than heist. It's just so bad. I kind of miss the days where Bruce would just completely wreck people, you know, like low down. There was always a time where Bruce used to be really strong, but now just look at him. He can't even catch up to brawlers. That's just how dumb it is right now. I don't know whether he deserves like his speed buff. Well, he actually gets a kill there. Pop off Bruce. After I was slating him, you know, he does the business right there. So I'm going to wait for that Bruce to go down just so they have to waste a few more shots. Place it right on top of these guys' faces. And yeah, because, I mean, it wouldn't have actually helped me there, but it would have given Bruce a little bit more HP to then try and take them down a bit easier, but I don't have the right star power, so got to be careful of this M's knockback. So a big one for me straight away: when any brawler has a knockback feature or like a super that can break open a wall, something like that, to score, you've just got to run into them as quickly as possible, because the longer you leave it and the more time they're going to have to get into that position and score a goal. Specifically like that Ems could have just destroyed us with a knockback. Nothing we could really done to counter it. So again, just going to use the bear to get a little bit of pressure. It's going to be really hard for the enemy Poco to do anything against Bruce. So straight away, you want to be looking at brawlers that aren't going to be taking the bear down quickly. And Poco is definitely that brawler. So unfortunately, we actually concede here. And I think we might have the range advantage against these guys. I'm going to guess just because we have a Stu and a Janet, but I don't have the range advantage, so maybe we don't. I mean, I need to cause some pressure here. They've got all supers on their side of thing. I can maybe pressure Poco a little bit. Ems, I don't really want to face off against Ems. Definitely going to be pretty hard to face off against. I'm just going to throw the bear into Poco's face. Luckily enough, I did survive that, and I don't want to get hit by this cold just yet. Trying to stay alive a bit longer, and Janet might be able to squeeze that one in. Oh, okay, that was pretty close. I feel like this game is going to last its distance. Like, I don't think we're going to find a winner right here unless in these last 20 seconds we can get the ball in a good position. So I'm literally a couple of shots off my bear. I'm just going to continue to pressure up in this left hand corner. I'll probably run into this Ems and cause a lot of pressure myself here. Okay, that was so close. We're gonna we might actually lose this one. We might lose this one. If these guys can get in a good position, this could go from bad to worse. I'm hoping. Nice. Okay, well, you guys are gonna have to watch a boring draw right there. But I mean, I don't actually draw too often. But I don't think back bowls any rotation. This is how little I play Power League this season. There's not many maps or scenarios where a draw actually happens. So pretty interesting right there. I feel like we should have probably won that one. But Stu's going to make a really amazing play towards the beginning again. I feel like that Ems is just overextending a little bit too much. And Stu again with a nice kill. And we should be able to get a goal right here. Ems, okay, I shouldn't have auto-aimed that. She's going to stay alive. Carl's going to be one shot as well. I don't know how we haven't scored right here. I'm just going to run into the Carl and take him down pretty easily. And I'm expecting... I should have probably gone in there, to be honest. But I was quite scared about knockback. I'm just going to keep position right here. Wait for all the enemy team to get up here. And time to try and get a team wipe. So Carl's going to take me down pretty easily there. Poco with the heal as well. And that just went from bad for worse. Maybe I should have gone in there. Normally I do go in there. But I was pretty scared that I wasn't going to score, especially with that super. I think if I had a little bit more HP, I would have just gone in. But because I was at like 3k, I felt I was going to die pretty fast. So yeah, let's just throw this bear onto the Colt, even though it's not really helped us too much so far. Okay, I haven't got a speed gear as well. That's one thing I should have definitely changed at the beginning of the game. Speed gear and the other star power would have helped me a ton. I'm going to use the gadget right here to give Bruce a bit more life. I'm going to throw another one right into Ems's face, and this should be a goal right here. There's surely no way that we concede this one. I'm going to pass this over to Stu. That was a nice Stu dash. I don't know why Poco didn't use his super there. He would have killed both of us. That is definitely a misplay from him, but a really nice play from my Stu to just dash up, because there's no way that I was going to score that one on my own. I think Bruce is going to get absolutely destroyed right here, which he does, but for some reason the Ems actually use super on it, which is a bit dumb. Gotta wait for Cole's super to... Okay, no. We just stand no chance against this Cole. Maybe I should have used stun against this Cole, to be honest, because I just have no answer for it. And they're gonna win the first round. So, yeah, things went from me thinking that we're gonna just stomp the opponents to playing pretty bad right here. So, I reckon I probably need to go on the Ems, just because Cole's super just destroys me. He can shoot from a bear as well. Yeah, you'd think that Nita would have a good matchup against Carl, but I'm having such a tough time against him. So I'm going to run it on in here, get some good positions. Stu always makes a really nice play towards the beginning. I think with their composition, they'll definitely have like the mid control really early on. But Stu just makes such aggro plays that we are able to get the grass in the middle. So some nice damage from the Stu right here. We're just chipping away the enemies, not really doing too much. Ems just catches in that super, but we're going to throw the bear right on top of her. Hopefully Bruce can get her down. Hopefully Janet can stay alive long enough to kill this Cole. Okay. Oh no, I didn't actually see Janet go down right there. We're down 1-0. It's gonna have to take a miracle, guys, to be honest. It's really hard for us to score a goal against these guys. They're all quite tanky, and we're just not really cutting it right now. So let's push up against this Poco. We're going to use Bruce against him. It's going to be pretty hard for him to do too much against Bruce. That's going to push Poco back into spawn. And yeah, okay, I thought Stu was going to get the ball there, but this should be a goal, surely. Surely we get a goal right here. Nice. Okay, my teammate's definitely popping off right there. I was a bit to and fro in with my teammate. I thought he was going to go collect the ball right there, but he was assuming that I was going to get it instead. Okay, we've got no gadgets left against this Carl. I'm scared that he's got super. Has Carl got super? Yeah, he's got super. I've got to be extremely careful just from how he was playing against me last time. I was going to call on the ball because Carl was super. It's pretty tough to face off against. So I'm going to throw Bruce down right there. We're in a 3v2 scenario, so we need to get the ball out the corner as quickly as possible and apply so much pressure. Nice dashes from the Stu right there. I'm going to build up my... I don't even know why I pressed catch it right there. I thought Bruce was on more HP. Okay, Ems hasn't got a knockback. I might be able to score this one, and I do 58 HP. That is insanely clutch. I don't know how I scored that one. That was completely a fluke. A lot of times you can normally judge it, but I just had to go for that. She had no knockback. It was do or die situation. If it didn't go for it there, we probably would have been screwed in overtime. So we get their goal right there. So I'm not too sure what this Janet is really doing. I think she probably has the loading English. Sometimes that can happen with some people, specifically since the last update. Like, there's been a ton of people complaining about not loading it into games. That Janet must have like a low-end device or bad Wi-Fi or something, because she just can't seem to load in correctly. So I've got 5 people watching. Maybe we're up against some players that I know, like 5 people. Normally there's like no one watching my games, so surely this has to be someone either in a popular club or someone that is pretty decent. So we've got our bear built up right here. We'll be able to push up so much easier with the damage gear, by the way. I mean, with the speed gear. But we've got the damage one instead here. We've got Ems using her super. I'm going to throw Bruce behind her, which probably wasn't a play, but that is a really bad error by the Carl. If Stu was in a better position, probably could have scored that one. Bruce going to continue to just annoy the Ems and the Carl. And Stu actually scores that. That is insane. How has he managed to do that? Like, this Stu is insane. This guy is cracked out on it. I mean, at the beginning of the game, I was like, no, he's gone to Stu. Why is he gone to Stu? But it just goes to show that if you main a couple of brawlers, like, surely this guy's main is Stu, like, you can just carry at whatever level against multiple compositions. So Ems has a super right here. I'm just going to throw Bruce just to waste a lot of ammo. She uses super against Bruce again, which I don't know. That is really questionable. Every single time I've used Bruce, she's used her super in return. That is what you don't want to be doing as an Ems, right? So Carl again going to use super against me. I don't have any answers to it. I never have my bear in time, so pretty well played it from the Carl. But I'm getting close to super here, so got to be careful of the Ems. Hopefully Bruce can take her down. Oh, okay, no, that is really bad right there. Carl's super is just getting so much value against us. None of us have a knockback or anything to kind of stop that or interrupt it, and he's just playing so incredibly aggressive, combining with Poco's heals. It makes for a good synergy right there. So M's going to continue to try and keep me at bay, but you know, I'm getting some good aggression against her. Carl with a super again right here. I was going to run back to Janet just to make sure that she doesn't die right there. And we've got control of the grass right here. I'm getting close to my super as well. So if we get this ball in a good position, which it kind of is right now, we might be able to score. So let's just see. The walls are going to go down, and I might be able to score this one. So that is a really nice play towards the end right there. I love it when something like that comes to plan. People just forget about the ball. I don't know why. Specifically with the grass, you need to just be careful of those scenarios. But we managed to get an amazing last second goal right there. And that's going to be the first win of the video. 13 minutes of the first game. Insane. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, jumping into the second and final game then. So you guys did ask for 3 games, but when a game was that long, I'm just gonna do 2 because I don't want to bore you guys too long. I want to stay around the 20-minute mark in terms of these videos. So banning the Brawl event. So again, I'm gonna ban a Max maybe, or I'd say Squeak. Where's Squeak? Where's Squeak? Squeak. You can tell I don't really like Squeak when it comes down to last pick. It's a brawler that's just so annoying when you've not got the best composition against a Squeak. He can just spam his gadgets down. It's going to be pretty hard for you to do anything against it. So my teammate goes power 11 bows straight away. I don't know what it is anymore. What is this? Just what mythic players do? I mean, bows are okay, specifically maybe if it's one of your early power 11s, but it's just not that type of brawler anymore. I feel like bows kind of get deleted every now and then. I think Brawl is actually one of his better modes, though, specifically if you well, center stage I've seen being played a lot in competitive because you can be really passive and easily scout bushes. But this one, I feel like you probably get a bit overwhelmed. But Luckily enough, B is banned on the other side, so they can't pick that out. So we probably definitely would have got destroyed. So Otis on our side of things, yeah, go for it. Otis is an insanely strong brawler. And maybe we do... no, we can't go max when we've already got a bow. I'm thinking a Ruffs or a Surge or a... Ruffs, Surge, or a Rico for this map in particular. Max is not the play. You can't go 2 mids on this one. So I'm thinking Surge. My Surge gameplay is normally pretty strong. They can go a last pick to counter Surge, but I like my chances against Bonnie and Gale for sure. So I'm going to make sure I've got the right setup. And... I think speed. Do I really need speed on this map though? I don't think I really need speed here. I think the damage gear is probably one that I'm going to opt towards. Speed's not really going to help me on this map with a Surge. So go with a Spike. That's actually a really good counter against me. And yeah, maybe I do need speed in the middle now. You know what? I'm going to go with a speed gear just in case I get in the middle. And I'm actually going to switch over to the other gadget because I'm pretty scared not being able to get my levels up. So I'm going to go the other gadget. It's actually pretty strong and competitive right now. So yeah, I'm going to use this one to probably to some surprise to the enemies. So Spike's going to go down to my lane. I'm going to pop my gadget right here. It's going to enable me to get so much pressure. So okay, that was a complete fail right there. I got it scored. Everyone just ran away from me and the opportunity arose. I just didn't get any shots to my levels. So yeah, we've got 1 level here. Both our teammates are dead. We need to try and defend this one. So okay, that's good. I don't even know what's happened there. My English is terrible when I make mistakes. I completely messed up. So my teammates shooting. Well, he's shooting his other teammate right here. I'm not gonna use my gadget right here. We do actually die. And this is just going terrible. I don't know what's happening with my other teammates as well, right? Like, these guys are just dropping like flies, and there's just no way we're going to be able to do anything. So that's a really quick L in the first game. I'm just hoping the mentality of my teammates... let's just hope they're not tilted before. This bow looks so tilted already. You know, it's only 1 round lost. We can easily turn this one around. We didn't really play the best, but we can easily turn this one around. So... yeah, you probably heard my mum screaming for dinner right here. So as soon as this game's over, we'll have it dinner pretty soon. But I'm going to get taken down again. I don't know what my teammates are doing in terms of positioning. Like, I know I'm getting taken down pretty quickly, but they're just overwhelming me on my side of things. I'm just getting no help. Again, this bow is shooting the M's. I'm not too sure what the M's are doing, but yeah, not the best. I should probably switch my matchup against this Spike in all honesty, because I'm getting no... levels against him. We just need to hold out here. We just need to hold out. Let me get my levels and things are going to be good. So one thing about Surge, which you've probably seen in tutorial videos already, is to do that thing where you shoot before you get super. I knew that since release of Surge, but a lot of people are starting to learn how to do that. I just did it really there. It's pretty easy to do. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just spamming shots just crazy with Surge right now. But we're going to jump backwards to get my 3rd level. And things are starting to look a little bit better. So damage gear Spike, I've got to be careful of that one. Need to heal up here so I don't lose my 3rd level. But they've just put a ball in a ridiculous position. We might be able to actually score this one. So now I've got my 4th level ready. Bonnie's going to jump in here. 4 levels on a Surge. 1 minute to go. It's looking promising. It really is. These guys shouldn't be able to hold off against us now. We've got the 4th level. So we should be able to push up pretty quickly right here. We're just getting a lot of damage onto this Bonnie. We're just absolutely destroying these guys. Let's try and get another shot onto the Gale. They're going to pass it over. I'm thinking about jumping onto this Gale right here. Let's see. He's using the other star power as well, so we should be able to take him down right here. That's going to be Bonnie down as well. All of us are pretty weak, though. But I'm hoping my teammates can do something. Oh, no. That was really the time to score. Spike just absolutely clutched up. And we've only got 30 seconds left to really do something. So I'm going to pop my gadget right here just because I've got 2 left. Looks like I've got my 3rd level once the gadget expires. We've got 25 seconds left, and we need to get that ball out of the corner. Gale, no, he's got no gadgets left, to be fair. But okay, this is the time to score. We really need to score right here. So I'm going to jump straight onto the Spike and just be as aggressive as possible. Come on, Bo, you can do it. Walk that ball in. Nice. 10 seconds left of the game. I think I've got... No, I haven't got my super just yet, but I've got 1 more gadget. So this is why I actually like this gadget. It's incredibly underrated. Everyone just assumed that power shield was just incredibly broken, but I think it just got outshone for a little while, so I really need to hit this Gale to get my 3rd level. Nice. So I'm just going to jump back here just to make sure I don't die. Our bow does die right here. Unfortunately, the Gale didn't walk into those mines. We can actually pass the ball into Ems, and she's going to slot that one in. Really nice. We managed to turn that one around, looking like literally an impossible scenario, but we managed to win that one. That's why, again, if you're struggling, this gadget can really help you out. So I just need to go away from the spike. I think it's pretty evident, like at the beginning against the spike, it's pretty impossible. Like, he's such a big counter to me that I just can't really do anything. This Gale with a slow star power is so annoying, by the way, but we managed to sneak into the bushes right here to get one of our levels. We're going to jump onto the spike as well. Spike's going to be pretty weak. We can't get him down just yet. You know what, I'm just going to run away from the spike and try and keep some position in the middle. It's going to get some lucky shots against us in the middle, though. Time to try and heal up. Bonnie with super right here, but if we're quite sneaky about it, yeah, we should just be able to run into her face. I'm hoping. Nice. You know what, I'm just going to use my super right here. I know it's not ideal to use your super with Surge, but it's a goal. If it's a guaranteed goal and you already have your 2nd level, then just do it, because you've seen how the games went before. We don't want to be messing around. So Bonnie's going to get taken down right there. Time to hold our positioning just to make sure these guys don't capitalize on the pressure they have. Gonna again try and sneak up on this Gale Surge. I mean, Bo did try it with that tripwire to see if he could hit anyone. I wanted Ems to switch against the spike. It's just so annoying facing off against the spike. Okay, they've got the ball in a really dangerous position. Bo passes it up to them, which I'm not too sure about. I need to try and hold on his spikes. Gonna try and squeeze that one in. Bo mines are gonna clutch up and get that Bonnie. Nice. That is definitely what we needed. We needed a little bit of luck here. I'm just gonna pop my gadget here just to confirm my 3rd level. So now, as long as I continue to take these shots and get one more super, I should be able to stay on 3rd level for the rest of the game. So really nice right here. I think right now, okay, nice. Yeah, the ball's in a good position. Maybe I can make a play here. Let's see what we can do. Bonnie has super. Okay, I'm literally one shot. I need to run away here. Looks like Bo's gonna be able to get the connection onto Gale. That was huge again. My teammate's actually doing something for once, which is very clutch. Kind of scared of this Bonnie jumping in here, so we're just gonna run back as quickly as possible. 25 seconds left. It's looking pretty solid for us overall, and right now we should be able to hold it off. 20 seconds. These guys really need a miracle to mount any sort of comeback right here. I'm whiffing quite a few shots, but I've got my super, so I should be able to kill this Gale pretty easily. Our bow's going to go down. There's surely no way these guys score, right? No way, unless our teammates completely froze. So yeah, that was a crazy game. But the fact that we scored with just a few seconds left and then actually managed to win the game overall, it's just insane. We're only like one more win away from Legendary 1, but what an amazing video this one has been. I think it's been some really good games. I didn't really do too much as Surge, to be honest, but it was pretty hard when our whole team just ignoring the spike. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.